What's poppin', y'all? If you're watching today's video, we are on the verge of a breakthrough. And this is a collective thing that's happening right now. Where pretty much a lot of leaders in this new earth are being called to step up. And the way that you actually step up into who you are is by letting go of everything that has been draining you, draining your attention, draining your focus, draining your emotions, and taking you away from self awareness. At these times, y'all, I'm gonna pull some cards to get the message of today's video. But right now we're under a full moon and Jupiter just entered Leo. So some of y'all are trying to really find what it is that is authentic to you in your flow. And in this pursuit, you're only going to be called to go deeper within and going deeper within your heart as well, to really ask yourself what it is that you want to do in this life, what it is that you can do every single day that would be fulfilling, and actually choose to devote your every single day towards your truth, towards your ascension, which is pretty much you going deep within and actually embodying and realizing that you are creating your own reality, that everything outside of you is just an extension of your inner world. And you're learning to observe and to hold space and to actually find that conduit, which is a method that allows divine source consciousness to flow through you and into something tangible into this world. You came here for a specific reason, and the truth is you decide what that reason is. It's something that's going to challenge you, and it's also something that's going to feel the most liberating as well, and freeing, and also grounding at the same time. And when you're tapping into these states, when you're accessing levels of flow state, when you're able to do something and you lose track of time, when you're able to do something and you're feeling that drop of presence come in stronger and stronger and stronger, and there is a path of evolution in a craft, in a skill. That's what mastery is. And you found with this modality a way for it to be of service to the world. All of y'all have gotten glimpses of what that is. And the only thing that's being asked of you is to fully step into that power. Really know thyself and claim who you are. And the best way to do that is through action. Is through clearing your mind and actually seeing who it is that you are, and the great power that holds, and the great freedom and love that holds. It's more important now than ever to commit to your spiritual practices, commit to cleansing the body, opening up the chakras, having those energies flow so that divine wisdom, insight keeps coming in. It's more important now than ever to be fasting, to be getting sun, to be in nature. Y'all, I walk like like almost 2 hours today, probably like an hour and a half, just straight sun. I'm not really in nature, but outside is nature, fresh air is nature, sun is nature. You gotta work with what you got. So I'm gonna just be pulling 3 cards. I'm gonna make this quick just so I can um just put an insight of how the question's gonna be how people who are looking to step into power, how they can finally claim this part of themselves so they don't ever betray themselves again. So they wake up every single day in devotion to themselves and devote in prayer to what is the truest part of their essence that allows life to be lived in peace and in joy and in unity. That makes life worth living. What can be these things that make life worth living for you, that'll ignite your gifts to come online for you to be of service? And how do you claim this power so you know you're worthy of feeling this good every single day? All right, here are the cards. First one, the 8 of Discs, Prudence. We got the Sun in Virgo. What I'm getting right now is like you really got to prioritize your health, and in really being able to have your life organized, that clarity that comes from just mere decisions that you're showing up to every single day, every time you do these things, that will solidify that claim that you made towards you in your highest timeline. Routines and grounding and taking care of your body. I'm gonna say it again. Routines, practices that are also like connected to nature, and that you are actually have a craft that you've chosen as well, to make time to every single day, to commit to whatever it is. Commit to something and show up consistently. Have a daily routine, and don't over exert yourself with trying to commit to all these different routines. Have a morning routine, have a nighttime routine. That's it. And have something you do when you feel dysregulated. All right, next card. Queen of Wands. All right. So it's super important that you realize that your power is in channeling this fire. Your power is for really actually you seeing it birth things. So you need to really fall in love with the process of bringing things into fruition and being connected to your own life force and your own vitality. Some of y'all might be overly sexual and leaking your energy. You gotta cut that out. Some of y'all are overly abstinent and need to connect to the pleasure aspects of life more. And the way that you do that is by really making time to enjoy the food that you eat, really making time to show love to your own body, and really making time to dance. Those 3 things will help you a lot. So once you realize that you're a creator being and get to witness the pleasure of bringing things into completion, into fruition, like you birthed the baby, and you've linked like that creative drive towards, yes, this is what I'm devoted to, which is seeing things tangibly born, that is your key code right there. All right, last card. Let's get it. Choo! Your powers and your structures and your discipline. Dang, this ties back to this. It ties back to the other card. Okay. So, what I'm getting with this right now is you are probably somebody who might have been too much in their feminine and need to put a container towards your flow. And that doesn't mean like dim it, or that doesn't mean try to overly constrict it, but you want to actually start to exercise both sides of the brain. So your creative part and your logical part as well. So for example, if you want to be a music artist, yes, make time to be creative, but also like remember, make time, meaning that's the logical part. Okay, have the softwares, learn how to use the softwares, actually think of the message that you want to put out by first feeling it, yes, but then also part of that is the English language that translated. I'll give y'all another example with this Four of Discs card. It's important more than ever now to pretty much develop a level of consistency and discipline where you are not overthinking anymore. There's been way too much overthinking, and part of you claiming this version of you is literally you making the decision and moving forward. And y'all, if there's something that you want to do, if you devote yourself every single day towards tapping in with source, tapping in with your heart, and tapping into how you can be of impact to other people, and you live every single day in enjoyment and in self-love and witnessing your own growth, the universe is going to continue to support your expansion. But you need to be really clear on what it is that you want. And you need to stop putting your attention and energy towards anything that's not that. That's how I'm going to end the video. Peace, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Much love.